All right, everyone, this is a new little series that I had a thought of one time where my special friend Misha and I are gonna blind rank 5 random cards off of Scryfall and talk about our lists after they're done, and then whoever wants to can decide who had the better list. So let's get into, obviously, Misha Miga, wonderful, beautiful human being here. Very excited. Here we go, first card. Basic Swamp. Basic Swamp casts a lot of good cards.
I do love playing black, so like...
I think Basic Swamp's gonna go in the 1 slot for me, as it casts many cards. It casts all the tutors.
What if you're not playing black? Swamp in there? Hell yeah, Basic Swamp, go get them.
Hey, you know, you're not casting cards without mana, is all I'm getting at. And we're not guaranteed to get any other basic land off this random.
We're wanting stuff that does things, right? Like, yes, mana's good, but like...
You don't think mana's good? Where are you putting it on your list? Because right now I think it's on the 1 slot.
I was gonna put it on 4, like...
4?
I was like, there's gotta be at least...
You heard it here, folks. She hates swamps.
I mean, it's not a Cabal Coffers, so like...
Cabal Coffers doesn't even tap to add mana to your mana pool. It's only good if you have Basic Swamp.
Yeah, but you have to have a lot of them.
You have to have at least 3.
It's going in my 4 slot.
It's going in 4. I think I maybe jumped the gun. I think it's gonna go in the 2 slot.
There's at least like one of these cards that has to be like a banger, right?
Maybe. This might be the one banger we get. Honestly, the 1 slot's reserved for Island, because Island's the best card in Magic. On to the 2.
Tetsuo Umezawa. Tetsuo Umezawa can't be the target of aura spells. You can pay a blue, 2 black, and red, tap it, destroy target tapped or blocking creature. I mean, that part seems good, and this card's Grixis. We do love a Grixis commander card that does something.
How do I rate Tetsuo Umezawa? It's a 3/3 even. So you just destroy target. I mean, that's really good. That's a hefty cost, double black. It's not just a Grixis, so...
Okay, a 3/3 for 3 that can blow some stuff up, and mana's probably going to be okay if you're playing it in a 3-color deck to begin with, so yeah. Like...
However, removal's gone past the point of this activated ability. Any removal you draw into will be better than this.
Oh, this is repeated removal. It's not like you have to, like a one and done.
True. However, they do have to be tapped and or blocking, so... I don't know. It is a little conditional. I feel like I'm just gonna, you know, rip any black removal spells. I'm gonna put them in 3, I think. I think there's still
this one's going in my 2 slot. I don't know what garbage we're gonna get.
I think we're gonna get plenty of garbage, and maybe I'm wrong.
This is my 2. You have a Basic Swamp at 2.
You know what Basic Swamp does? Helps cast and activate the ability of Tetsuo Umezawa. So, you know, our 3rd card here is Frantic Scapegoat. For a singular red, you can cast this creature goat. It has haste. When it enters the battlefield, you suspect it. It has menace and it can't be blocked. Whenever one or more other creatures you control enter, a Frantic Scapegoat is suspected. You may suspect one of the other creatures. If you do, Frantic Scapegoat is no longer suspected. It's a 1/1.
I remember this. Burgers of Karlov Manor.
I don't think I much care for this card.
Yeah, I mean, a 1/1 haste, not that great. It's the suspecting that gives it, like, the fact that you can give something menace.
Yeah.
Just kind of out of nowhere is a nice little add-on. It's a 1/1 for 1, so, like, of course it's gonna be a little underwhelming. It's a 1-drop.
Yeah, but, you know, then you cast Tetsuo Umezawa and you suspect Tetsuo Umezawa. Oh, we're cooking here. We're building a whole deck.
Right? This random 5, I think, we're just deck building. Like, throw it in.
I think Scapegoat's going in my 4.
It's my 5 slot.
Gotcha. I think we're gonna hit something like leeches or some god-awful trash. There's plenty of room. Here we go.
Urza's Factory. You can tap it to add a colorless, or you can pay 7 and tap it to create a 2/2 colorless assembly worker artifact creature token. We do love our assembly workers.
Yep, sure do. Do we love them for 7 though?
They're great for the unions that we're building.
Yeah. Sure are.
This is my 3 slot.
Yeah, that's gonna go 5, so we might just be doomed.
But hey, all of our cards can go in the same deck so far.
It's true, which is really cool.
Whatever this last card is my 1 spot, so
same.
Here's hoping you...
It's a really good one. Here we go. Our 5th and final card is Witness of the Ages. This is a 6 generic mana artifact creature golem. Has Morph 5. You may cast this card face down as a 2/2 creature for 3. Turn it face up at any time for its morph cost. It's a 4/4.
To be fair, I think Tetsuo Umezawa might have been better.
Just
saying.
This is the terror. I should have gone
even
with...
Even the goat might have been better.
I should have stuck to my guns and kept Swamp in the ones. It is one of the foundations of the 5 colors that make up this game. Son of a bitch. And I have this draft chaff ass shit as my 1 slot.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, we tied on our 1 slot, so like we
both blew it.
Both stuck.
Oh Lord. Whoops.
So how do we rank this out afterwards?
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's almost a wash because the goat and the factory aren't pulling any weight here. We can leave it up to the viewers if they decide they want to comment. Who knows?
Yeah, look at our rankings and let us know who you think.
It's not great. But I kind of feel like it's a wash for us because we both blew it on the 1 slot. It's tough. But for these here choices...
There was no clear winner. Let's just say that. We both lost.
Morph is such garbage. Can't believe it. Or like...
Yeah.
Fucking Morph is so bad. And they try to fix it with Mega Morph. You stop that. Hell yeah. Well, Misha, thank you so much for coming on and doing some blind ranking with me, and I think the lesson we learned is that we have too good to use syndrome, where we didn't use the 1 slot on any cards that it should have been, and now we're stuck with a 6-drop 4/4 that you can turn face up for 5 mana. Hell yeah. This was great. I had a blast.
Me too.
I will see you guys tomorrow.
Pass the turn.